Morning, everybody. It is a beautiful, cold, brisk morning, but sprung is springed, so that's always good. Today, I am just about to head over to meet Lee, and we're going to do a complete yard walk. So, the last time we did the yard walk, we only really got to show you is a part of what we have, some of the cars that we have. There's a lot more. So today we're going to go through a full list, complete inventory check of what we actually have at the yard there. We're going to go through it all, talk a little bit about the cars as well. So this is a long one, okay? This is the longest video we've ever done. So grab yourself a cup of tea, a couple of biscuits, something like that, and sit down and relax. Any questions about the cars, please do leave us a comment. If there's any car that you would like us to get working on sooner rather than later, let us know. So let's get to it. Right, Lee, this is the first car here. Tell us a little bit about it. What is it?
ST170 Ford Focus, black in colour. It's about here a long time now. It's obviously all green now at this stage. 3-door model, very rare car now too. So this car was originally left into a garage to get repair work done with the two back sills needed welding. The mechanic priced it up, the customer didn't want to go ahead with it, so it was left unfortunately sitting outside in that yard then for a couple of years. And then, yeah, there would have been no value on the vehicle at that stage, so then we came in, bought the car, it's been sitting here since. So the future projects on the channel, hopefully we get some time to get it done and get it up and running. So in the corner over here we have a 3-door Opel Kadett 83, 84 model with the round headlights. Very, very clean body shell. It was at the side of a house of an old man, not that far from here, and the engine was seasoned unfortunately, so it sat. He didn't want it anymore. So it's an ideal body for a red top conversion. We're hoping at a later stage on the channel as well. Very nice car, front wheel drive model as well. So beautiful, beautiful car.
Very nice yoke to have, yeah.
Be lovely car on this thing, yeah. 85 Toyota Corolla. This is they call it the cheese wedge. I think it is the way the shape of it is back. It's a front wheel drive Corolla, so it's not back wheel drive one. It was just left into us here one day. Somebody wanted rid of it and we bought it. My father started to do a restoration on it, then an engine conversion on it. It never got finished. It got painted, got tidied up, and it was just one of them things that was just put to the back side, and it was just never finished. While it was down the yard, one of the lads very nicely lifted it through the windscreen with the teleporter one day and pulled the roof away up, so the roof skin had to be repaired. The car had to be painted then, and it's sitting here since. We got the GT interior for the inside, GT dash, so it's just not finished yet. GT spoiler, GT skirts, got a lot of stuff for it. It doesn't need that much more really. It's just a matter of getting it finished.
16 Green 2 engine.
Green 2 60 valve engine.
Right.
Yeah. And full exhaust.
Yeah. Right, so next up we have a 95 Honda Civic EJ2, finished in Tahiti green. This car was originally bought off an insurance company because it was vandalised. All the windows was broke, front, back, they're all broke. So eventually we actually had to buy another car at the time that was kind of beyond repair to get the windows for the vehicle. And it's been sitting here since. The windows were put into it. The other car is actually still here as well, which now we might do up as well.
That's the coupe version.
That's the coupe, yeah, the EJ2, yeah. So that just needs paint. That's all it needs really, and a good valet and tidy up now.
Yeah, it's a nice car to have sitting.
Lovely colour.
Yeah, the gorgeous colour that.
Green, lovely colour, yeah.
Beautiful colour. It doesn't really come across on the camera here. It's nearly more blue than it's covered in dirt and stuff, but it's more kind of blue than it is green on the camera. But beautiful colour car.
Beautiful car, yeah. E8 Mark III Golf 3-door white. Again, this car was a car that we actually bought here years ago and VRT'd it and everything. It is probably, I'm going to say, 24, 25 years here as well. It was my first car, so it was. I put the genuine hella red tail lights in it.
This is your very first car?
My very first car, yeah. There's a roll cage in the back of it. I started doing a 2-litre 8-valve conversion on it, and like everything around here, it just never got finished. It got pushed to one side.
Oh, I need to get this done.
They're sitting very, very, very clean shell. Original white, Vento front on it as well. I put a Vento front on it at the time. And yeah,
here, lad.
I had planned to have it ready for dub shed 1 year. I missed the deadline, and then it just got pushed to one side and forgotten about it.
Well, we need to get this car finished. Yeah, for sentimental value.
It has the GTI interior with the big old bolts and stuff in it. It has the 16 valve front splitter and stuff on it as well.
We'll have to boost up the brightness so you can see, but
that's it.
need to get this car done now. Sentimental value.
Yeah, but it's sentimental value behind this one, alright, yeah. Right, so 94, they had to shred that Omasso. About 25 years here, this car now. This man just traded in with us, bought a Mark 1 Renault Clio 1.8 16 valve for this, left us with this. It was actually here for a couple of years. It had a full boot build in the back with speakers, sound system, everything. And someone broke into it here and stole the whole sound system out of the boot of it. So was actually running that car and everything. There was nothing wrong with that car. And just parked up then, and they broke the passenger door handle and the rubber along the bottom of the window, they broke it, pulled it out of it. And then it sat here then after that. It never got done.
Never got around to it.
Bushings and stuff wrapped in it, but nothing major like.
Yeah.
It needs paint and stuff now, but it's cool car. Nice red carpet too. But yeah, there's red carpet in that car. I think it is fishnet camera in it as well, if I remember right.
There's quite a little following for these cars online, so
yeah.
So it'll be interesting. So if anybody's interested in seeing more of this car, let us know in the comments, and we'll try and get around to it as soon as we can. 60
valve, yeah, electronic fuel injection as well. Like they're very, very rare car, these. Like very, very rare. So that.
Yeah.
So 83 Vauxhall Nova or Opel Corsa shell that I bought. Actually bought this recently. It was in an old closed down Opel dealership. It's 30 years sitting in the shed, stripped in this condition. I have another one got that is complete car, but it's completely rotten. So everything on that car is going to be enough to make this a complete car. I'm hoping to put a Corsa B GSI running gear into that, which we have as well. That one comes with a sunroof in it as well. It's a Mark 1 Nova, so it's the older type front bumpers and stuff. It has spare wings, spare bonnet, spare bumpers, pile of stuff came with it. Just needs a bit of work to get it back on the road, but this will be done soon. So used for the shell that we have in the shed. This one, as you can see here, is completely rotten. Chassis legs, front panel, even up around the shock towers here. This one is beyond saving, so it is. But the great thing about it is, it's a complete car. So I have everything that I need on this car for the shell that I'm doing above.
Very nice, easy.
Yeah, look at the wings. I have spare wings and stuff with the shell. I have the steel wheels, even with the center caps. I don't know if I'll use them, but they're quite cool to have.
Oh, nice, yeah, nice to have.
Rare, like, yeah. Look at the interior inside. It's incredible. Now it's full of water, so there's obviously not that many holes underneath it.
Oh my god.
There's obviously not that many holes in the floor.
No, it is full of water. But
the interior is actually very clean.
I am shocked at how clean this
Isn't it incredible,
is with the amount of water. There is like, I'm not going to put my hand in it, but there's inches of water.
Put your hand in it.
I might fucking, Jesus. I think I might with Corona 2.0.
And like, she has the Vauxhall steering wheel and everything, it's the Mark 1 dash as well, so.
God, I can't get over how
clean it is inside.
How tiny the inside is.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
Yeah, look at the stuff on the roof even, like it's completely rotten, that car.
But this is potentially the next big project,
This is potentially the next big project. And what I'm going to do then with this car, when I'm finished with it, is I'm going to cut it in half this way.
Oh, yes.
Some wall out of it.
Yes.
So yeah, that's the plan. Yeah.
I'm very much so on board for that. That would be.
I'd rather make something out of it than just bail it.
May as well get something out of it.
Get something else. So nice bit of wall art out of it as well. Right, 89 Supra. Again, it's a long time around here. An old lady and her husband moved over from England with it. He passed away, she couldn't afford to run it or to be our tea or anything like that. So she rang us up, asked if we'd be interested in buying it. We said yeah. Done a deal on it, and it's sitting here then about 25 years since. We did get it running recently on one of our other videos.
We did. We pulled this car out. This car's been out there recently, but again, just never got finished. Never got finished
again. This year though, that car will be done to some extent on our channel, and it's the 7. That's the 7M.
Yes.
7MG E engine, non-turbo model manual, so she is a beautiful car, lovely sweet engine in them as well.
3 litre, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 3 litre, yeah. Okay, 00 Ford Mondeo ST220, I think they are, the 200. Bought off a guy in Cork on Dundee. It was advertised. Again, it's a long time around here, and it's another one of these cars. And unfortunately,
Original Irish car, that.
original Irish car, yes. Unfortunately, it's one of these cars again that was never finished. It's actually the 200, 2.5 V6.
SU200, yeah.
The V60s are absolutely class engine when they're running right. Full Recaro leather inside it as well.
Did you say you had one of these running before? And it was it was this one.
Was that one? Yeah. There's another one down the yard as well. I'll show you.
Wow.
There's Recaro on the seat here as well. Look at, and it has the carbon fibre gear knob.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and there's a lovely blue finish on the dash in the display clocks as well. And the mileage clocks. And everything.
Wow!
Yeah.
Didn't know they had like.
Carbon fibre gear knob.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll show it.
That is a gorgeous interior, that, isn't it?
That's a saloon one. We have a hatchback one down the yard as well.
Yeah.
That needs a slight body repair on it, and they have the wee V6 badge on the wing as well.
Wow.
Fucking, they're a lovely car then when you're driving them. Yeah.
Peugeot here.
Yeah, Subaru Brat pickup here, 1.8. Fairly clean. It needs a bit of work now at this stage. It was cleaner when it was in here, but needs wings and lights and stuff in the front. It's a very rare car that in Ireland.
Ah, you wouldn't see anything.
Like I don't know, I don't think I've ever seen another one of them in Ireland, a pickup version. Like, so it needs tail lights, needs wings. It's a 4-wheel drive one as well, actually. So it is. So, yeah, it's a very cool little car now. So it is. So we will get that done fairly soon. So we will. Kind of a storage action, that yeah. On a pickup, like.
Look at that.
Cool, isn't it? Look at the stalks for the lights and stuff here. They're twisty.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Oh,
and the 4-wheel drive, like it's like a handbrake down there to engage the 4-wheel drive. Look at it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Coolio.
It's not camera 4-drive, you can have
No.
a back-wheel drive when you engage.
All right.
Yeah, that's the way it's done.
Oh, well, that there would be very well sought after, I would imagine. Like.
Cool car.
Coolio. I'd imagine these were quite popular in the likes of Australia or something like that.
Australian.
Yeah, you'd see them. The youths are very popular.
Yeah. It has the little tie-down pins on the side of it too for putting the,
Oh, yes.
the cover across it, like so. Just,
Most of them would have been Europeans, would have came to England and would have rotted with salt.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Very cool little job.
Right, so down into the more agricultural end of some of the vehicles about here, we have a Ford 2000, I think it is. 2000, yeah. My father bought this off a guy, engine seized in it. Plan to restore it some, so it would be nice to be tracked when it's done up. I wouldn't really be tracking that, I'd be more of a car guy, but we will get done at some stage.
Be nice yoke to have at the same time.
Yeah, the old Ford tractors were nice, like to be fair to them, so yeah, we'll hopefully get it done at some stage. That's it really, there's not much to tell about a tractor.
Is that the original
cab? Yeah.
That is an original cab, is it?
It came with a sort of a half roof on it, the front of it you could open up like a sunroof.
Oh, right.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'd say cabs probably weren't too long in the scene with this yoke.
No.
Yeah.
A lot of them 2000s didn't have a cab, they were just rolled on.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And even lads that restore them now, a lot of them are just rolled on.
Keep it at the roll bar. Yeah. No, it's nice. It would be a lovely yoke to have. Actually, would be a lovely yoke to see done. Yeah.
25 years.
What is it?
Mark 1 Golf GTI, finished in white with a sunroof now. It needs a lot of work, but it was left in the garage to be restored. Your man never restored it. It actually sat unfortunately under a tree at that garage for a long time, so nearly done it more harm than good. It's inside now, it's dry. It is going to take a lot of work, but someday, please God, we'll be able to get at and get done. Just as I say, there's ease. I know that car, there's a lot of work involved in finishing that car.
Yeah.
It was completely stripped
Yeah.
to be restored.
Yeah.
So everything is there for it, but it was just never done. It was going to spiral out of control too much expense-wise, and the customer just said, no, just pull pin. So we come in, bought it, sitting here since, so hopefully we'll get at some stage.
Will be a great car to get on.
It'll be a lovely car to get done. Yeah. Then this one came along. This is another Mark 1. That's it's a very, very clean car that as well. That car was actually left into a yard to be baled.
Oh.
Yeah, that was being built. So the forklifts had lifted it through the windows. If you look at it here, you'd see the damage on the door. See the damage on the top of the door and a wee bit on the corner. They broke the windows, like, just put the fork straight through the windows of it. But that shell was spotless, so it was absolutely spotless.
And plan with this, if you had the time, if you're doing it now?
I might end up having to make one out of the two between the white GTI and this one. Potentially might have to use bits off this one. I don't know yet. I'll wait and probably do the white one first. And then if I see myself needing bits, I might have to take them off the blue one to make one out of the two of them.
Okay.
Yeah. 89 Euro Starlet here. This one actually belonged to a family relation who passed away. We got the car. It was a very clean car. He was driving it every day. That was his daily car. It was actually sold here locally in the main Toyota dealer beside us. And it's a 1.35 speed one, and it's a 5-door one as well. So it's a very rare car, that.
Would I be right in saying the majority of these cars would have been 4-speed?
Yeah, 4
So 5-speed is quite rare then. Yeah, another little fucking nugget here.
Yeah, and in fairness, body-wise and everything on that car is actually still quite clean. I must actually pull that car out someday and see what it's like now. That car drove in there, like, because he was driving it right up until he died, and then it wasn't very long after he died that we got the car. That car never needed anything.
That would be interesting now to see if we did pull that out. How much does that need?
I'd say it needs very little.
It needs valve seals.
Smoky, very smoky.
Yeah.
Yeah, typical old Toyota valve seal. Yeah. Apart from that, that's all it needs.
You struggling?
Right. Start here, I suppose.
Start with the VW.
Yeah. Do you want to go into the front of it maybe and come out? 85 Volkswagen Scirocco here. Belonged to an old woman. She rang us, asked if we'd be interested in buying it. We did. That car's probably 30 years, if not longer here. There's probably about 80,000 miles in that car, I think, and it's the 1.8 engine, so it's a lovely car.
Lovely wheels on it.
Yeah, that car was restored here at one stage, so it was painted, and then it was put into this shed. Unfortunately, this shed's just not good enough, and it has deteriorated again. It's going to have to be redone. It was never finished fully, but it was fairly close now, so it was.
Interior's still pretty decent on it.
Yeah,
though,
it's nice interior on it, yeah.
Bit of a wipe down and your interior's pretty good.
You're saying that they're nice wheels on it. Yeah. Them wheels was put on that car about 25 years ago. Look, they still have the nibs on the tyres. that car was never drove on the road.
That car went nowhere.
No, it was never drove on the road with them wheels on.
God.
You'd probably actually, if you looked at them more, you'd probably get a date on the tyre somewhere. I don't know. 2013 maybe it's that, February 2013 or something, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it's a solid car. It just needs to be painted again, so it was
Yeah.
And it was the paint job that was done on it back 15 or 20 years ago. It was actually a really good paint job that was done on it. It's just, as you can see, this shed is just not up to standard.
Like the body, like it's covered in shit, all right, but like the body is a whole.
Yeah, but it's
seems like it's
look at it in places. It's got scabby the paint again. See all this green scum and stuff on it. It holds the moisture.
Yeah.
And then you see the bubbles coming at the top of the window there and stuff. The whole car needs to be stripped and painted and put on a spit again and done properly.
Yeah. Any love for the Scirocco's? Let us know.
Right. Mark II Golf here, 1.6 driver with a sunroof. Again, this is another car that's a long time here. It's probably touching on the door of 30 years here. It is damaged. It was crashed and left into us to be repaired, to be scrapped. I don't know what really about the time, but it needs a wing, bonnet, bit of a valance here as well, front panel, put back together. It has a factory sunroof in it as well. It's red, 3-door obviously. Potentially be a very nice car. Someday we will get at it, get it done. It's a small bumper model one as well, so it is a nice car. The small bumper was a nice effect.
Yeah.
Too. So it was. Can't even see in it now. You see anything in there? I can, yeah.
Oh, you can see a bit.
My head maybe.
Oh my God! What is on the passenger's window open? That? Yeah.
Driver. Yeah.
Driver's window's open. Is it? What is on the driver's seat? The mountain of cat shit or what?
I don't know, but we'll find out soon enough because I've got it recorded.
94 Honda Accord, that's the F20 engine, and that's the 2-litre petrol engine. Lovely car this as well. Actually, it drove in here, parked there. It never really needed the back bumper. There was a car beside it went on fire, and it kind of melted the back bumper just from the heat. And then the owner just had no interest. It's got full leather and it's a really well spec car. Actually doesn't need that much work to get it out, so probably potentially shouldn't get that out soon.
It has cruise control.
It has cruise control.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's high enough.
High spec.
Yeah.
They were a luxurious car back then.
Yeah.
You know, they were. I don't even know what. Well, yeah, they're like a Camry.
Yeah. I would imagine there is. Yeah, I'd imagine there's some Honda man at the minute now screaming at the screen.
If anybody's back up, I want to be interested in back up.
Well, that's something now we should definitely try and get around to at some stage. Yeah. Lovely colour.
The lovely colour, yeah. That
It's-
sort of dark oakish sort of green.
Yeah.
colour, yeah.
It's similar to the Tahiti green, but
The heaty green of the
it is a bit different though.
Civic, yeah. 93 BMW E36 318 IS, so it's a fairly rare one. This, the IS was a very rare addition in them. A coupe one. It's again, like everything around here, it had a small repair, was bought from an insurance company. Repair was never fully finished on it, and then it lay around here, and other things added to the list. Then the windscreen got broken in it, interior started to fade, and then this window here won't go up. Fuel pump gave up on it, and then it was lifted around and teleport and stuff, and it's just a car that was never finished. It needs to be painted now and put back together and get on the road. Really, it's a lovely car. When it was running really well.
And these cars are getting really popular.
And they're really popular.
Yeah.
90,000 miles an hour.
90,000
miles on it. Yeah. It's a very small mileage car as well. It would be a lovely car, but again, that car's 15, maybe 20 years here. It's a long time here as well. So
that'd be another really nice yoke to have back on the road, like.
Yeah.
Well, that's the plan with the channel. We'll eventually get around to all these.
You have this Corolla then here beside you as well. Again, another car that was damaged and not finished off properly either. Bug eye model for this one.
Yeah.
That's the 6-speed 4 AFE engine.
6-speed?
Yeah, she's 6-speed, that car, yeah. 4 AFE engine, that one. It was originally, it was never painted in fully. It was inside. If you see it there, Daniel, it's like a pink. She was originally
like a
lipstick sort of a pink colour, and then she was painted with the tail red. And again, as you can see, it just was never finished. She has the full G6 interior. She has the sunroof in her as well. She's the red seat belts.
Yes.
That was all put into it. We broke a G6 here at the time and put it all into her. But again, just like that, unfortunately, it wasn't finished.
Yeah.
A very rare car with a sunroof too.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Someday it'll be on the road with a nice car as well.
If you can. You want?
So 92 Honda Prelude here. It was bought of an insurance company as well. There was a slight bit of damage on the front of it. It's a lovely car. It's the 2-litre engine, same engine as the Accord more or less. It's another car, unfortunately, that was half done around here and just was never finished. Then it got damaged again around here afterwards. The trailer blew into the side of it and damaged the quarter panel of it afterwards being painted. And then like that, it just got kind of pushed to one side and was never finished. That has the full digital dash inside as well, and the tombstone seats, the headrest is all built into the seat.
Oh yeah.
It's all a one-piece seat, and then the back seats are very
lovely interior.
Only a 4-seater, you see.
Ah, wow.
Yeah, 4-seater, and then a big massive armrest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you look inside, see your mileage and speedometer there.
Yes.
That's all digital the whole way over in front of the passenger side, like your fuel gauge. All that displays over there, your temperature gauge, all digitally displays over there, yeah.
That kind of, it's that
retro sort of look,
futurism kind of thing
and
going
there's
on.
real short little stubby little
Yes.
gear stick on them as well. They're like a little short shifter.
Short shifter, nearly a standard. Like.
Really nice little car. It was down on a cylinder here, I think, or something as well. It just never got finished and never got the time that it needed to be done right. Carbon fibre tail lights.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I wouldn't be particularly keen on them. I'd rather have the original.
I think, well, unless you're going full max power or something like that, but yeah, I'd be the same.
Like, get out of the way here.
Whenever you're ready. Tell us a little bit about this yoke.
That came from a farmyard. There was 4 cars bought in total. 2 Fiestas. That Astra was sitting in a shed with the man's about 80 sheep lambing every winter, and he's sitting the manure
around it, like
it was in, yeah,
in the pen.
It was in the pen with the sheep, yes. In the
My
sheep.
God.
And the dung was up to the bottom of the bumper when I went to take it out.
And what's it like? Is it rotten?
It's not bad underneath.
No, it's not. We had
Surprisingly good.
Surprisingly good. I'm surprised at what it was.
We had it up on the teleport actually.
Yeah.
It's not that bad underneath at all. It's not.
My God.
Yeah.
It's a 1.4 expression size big model.
Expression. Yeah. My God.
It was just so unusual seeing it sitting in the shed. The wheels was down flat and it's sitting down in the dung, and the sheep had been lambing around it every
My
year
God.
for the last 6 or 7 years or 10 years.
Generation of sheep grew up around this yoke.
Yeah. So 96 Ford Escort van here. It was lying at the side of a mobile home, a council sort of mobile home place, and the old man died, and the van was sitting at the side of the council, was getting rid of it. They were going to crush it. So went in, asked them could we have it. They said yeah, no problem. So we took it away, and that was an FOC job, that one. So it is a clean shell. It'd be nice for maybe a nice high-powered engine into it as well. Maybe the engine out of the ST Focus or something like that. It would be nice.
Yeah.
They're a rare van now too. Like.
Oh, I can't even remember the last time I seen one of these.
No, they're very cool. That's what they are. So hopefully it'll see the road soon enough. Actually, potentially maybe this year we might get at it yet. Right, 99 Mark 4 Golf 3-door, 1.6 petrol. This one. Engine head gasket was gone. That's all that was ever wrong with that car. Body is very clean on it. It came from along the coast. I have big plans to put a 130 or 150 PD engine into that, and try and push big power in it.
Yes.
That's the plan for that. Put the 6-speed and everything into it.
Brilliant.
I have a 130 here, 6-speed for parts, so I'm hoping to transplant it over and have a nice, fast 3-door diesel.
Reliable, yeah.
It has the full comfort line interior and everything inside as well with the armrest. It's a very clean car. So it is.
Yeah. Great yoke. Yeah, a few bits down the front as well.
Car. I think it's lovely because the wings and stuff usually rot on them, and the quarter panels usually rust on them as well. All the old Volkswagen is done, not just the Golfs, but like that is perfect. Like there's not a bit of rust on that wing.
Jesus,
like they're all
there
the
isn't.
same. The one that they're the same, and the 2 back quarter.
And this came from beside the ocean.
Beside the sea, yeah.
Wow.
And that car as well, I would say, it's definitely 15 years here. That car.
Long time looking at it.
Yeah, long time looking at it. Thinking about doing a transplant.
We'll get around to it. We'll get around to it.
Peugeot 605 diesel.
SI or something, isn't it?
TDSI or something.
Yeah, there's special edition on it as well.
Yeah, it's nice. Heated electric seats and everything for CEO. It's 2.2 diesel.
Heated electric seats.
Yeah, heated electric seats.
So another high spec yoke.
Yeah, high spec yoke.
Wow.
With the sunroof model. Probably original alloys on it too.
I would say it's a while since these heated seats have walked. So there's blankets and wheels sitting on them now.
Oh. They're being kept warm anyway. Yeah.
It's lay at a farmyard with a Volkswagen Derby. I think I bought off them as well.
They're long
gone. It was stone rotten. The Fusion was pretty good. Like.
Yeah.
Town bed, unfortunately, is broke out. It's spinning.
Yes.
But don't do a good job.
Again, another great yoke to see back on the road. Like.
Yes.
Rare. I can't even remember the last time I seen any of these kind of old Peugeots at all. Like.
No, Peugeots now, there's not much.
No. Unfortunately. But potentially a little bit of racing pedigree in this as well. I can't remember exactly what model they brought to the British Touring Car Championship, but so there probably is a little bit of racing pedigree in that as well. Like,
power Peugeot 206 here.
Yes.
You'd like this.
I love this thing. I absolutely love this.
You only seen this recently for the
I don't know.
This was here.
I don't know how I didn't see this because it's not exactly.
All the time.
It's not exactly subtle. Like,
No.
do you know what I mean?
Really in your face, alright. So
Yeah, I just didn't cop it. Like,
that's that car is again, I would say 20 to 25 years probably here. It was in a fire. The whole front of it was burnt.
oh yes.
So then at the time, what happened with that car was we got all the front stuff off, put it onto it, painted it, repaired it, and then there's an electrical fault in it somewhere that we couldn't get sorted at the time, and it was near about since it was never finished. So whatever the electrical issue is, it needs to be sorted. It looks
I know.
meant like, and the scoop on the roof,
Brilliant.
it's crazy.
Non-functional.
Non-functional scoop. Yeah, you don't need that in the 206, so you don't.
In
But
fact,
like,
yeah,
that's the problem.
It's a shame, isn't it? That scoop, just thinking that scoop probably slowed it down.
There wasn't much to slow down in the first place.
There's not a lot to work with, like.
No, there was. She didn't have a lot
Yeah.
to work with now.
But this is Need for Speed Underground.
Need for Speed Underground.
This is
Yeah.
this is when everybody kind of, well, everyone our age started to fall in love with cars, you know. Yeah.
Jeez, look at the bonnet here. It's rock. Need a bonnet for 206.
Yeah. So if anybody has one, let us know.
Yeah.
This is my speed
This
here.
is up your street here
This
now.
is up my-
That's why I'm going to let you talk about this one,
Yes.
Daniel.
Right, so little Alfa Romeo 145, 1.4.
Twin
T-Spark.
spark they were, yeah. That's what the
Twin
T
spark,
spark was about, yeah.
So I'm right in saying that this car, it was a seized caliper,
Yeah, back right hand caliper was seized in as far as I can remember.
but this is here a long time though, isn't it?
This is back in the days before motor factors.
Yeah.
So
That's the
unfortunately we couldn't get a caliper for it at the time.
It's such a shame because like such a small little problem
Yeah.
became such a big deal.
Now
purely
it does need airbags. It was damaged as well, but like to get it on the road, all it needed was a caliper. The caliper was completely seized on it, so such a shame because it was painted and everything, that car, and as you can see now the paint is obviously
like there's such a
no good
beautiful
anymore.
car.
It's really up your street, and
It is, yeah. This is.
and you've only seen that here recently too.
Again, well, I didn't spot the Max Power. That's right next to it, so-
Them two cars were right beside you, and Daniel never seen either of them.
Yeah.
So he
But
did.
like
So.
such a gorgeous little car. I'd love to see this thing back. It's such a
Yeah,
beautiful
yeah.
car.
And I think there's only around 30,000 miles in that car because it was nearly new when it came here. It's 98 now. It was 98, so like it had done no driving before it came here.
It's such a shame that like such a small issue became so big purely because you just couldn't get the parts.
Couldn't get parts for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
But,
problem.
Yeah, but hopefully now, touch wood, we'll be able to get this thing back on the road.
Please, hopefully we will, yeah.
Back
yeah.
on the road and into my car park. You'll have to speak up now. You have to be loud.
I might come back over here, you.
Many of me runners now, you say, don't want to fucking. I was trying to be fucking nice. Didn't want to clatty up the GTIR. I'll throw a handful of mud into it next time, make up for it.
Right, Subaru Legacy. What year is that car? 92. 1.8. That's a two-wheel drive 1.8 one. That one. Again, it's probably about 22, 23 years here. It needed two wings. We were actually driving that car here for a while. Fuel pump gives a bit of issue in it. Apart from that, that's really it. It used to lock itself. That was the problem. It locked itself with the key in it.
Oh.
So what we used to do then is, and I actually see it here now, the key is actually here.
Oh.
So for that reason, they can't lock itself with the key.
Yeah,
The key's up around the aerial, but we have the Impreza up here as well.
Aye.
So we're hoping to put it, take the engine box and run gear and put it into this car at some stage.
Yeah, that would be a fantastic
I'll
job.
show you the blue interior and
Yes.
stuff that's in it as well. It's fairly luxurious interior too, old style blue. So it is, but will be a nice car as well someday when it's done. If needs two wings, that's the biggest issue with that car. It just needs two wings and a bit of time spent on it. Might have to repair them wings if I can't get them. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how it goes. There you have it. That is some of the cars that we have. There is a lot more even to show you. There's 87 cars in total, but they're not all stored in the same place. So I'm afraid we're going to have to go another time for another video to show you what we have. But thank you very much for watching. If you have any comments or any questions that you want to ask about the cars that were shown, please do leave a comment below. Please leave us a like, and if you're not already, maybe give us an annual subscription. Every single one helps. So thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next one.